So welcome back. In the previous few videos, we kind of did a basic review of objects, arrays, the map method. We saw a new method with the filter method. And now here I've got something different. I've kind of cleaned up the data. Now we're going to actually talk about more complex data. So you'd seen before that we'd worked with arrays. You'd seen before we worked with objects. The final project of the intro class, the intro client-side development class, was to build a to-do list, and the ideal way to do that was with an array of objects. Because honestly, that's the data that you're going to see a lot more of. When you're working with data, it's often going to be more complex. So to build a page of products, like something like Amazon, you will likely at some place have an array of products. And then you take this complex data, including things like nested arrays with other objects in them, and display it to the page. And so this lesson will kind of do a review. This lecture will give a review on rendering data to the page and how we can start manipulating complex data. So first thing I'm going to do is in my index.html, I'm going to just say something like my store. I want that to be in an actual tag. There we go. My store. And it's going to have just some products in it. And this is going to be a list of stuff. And we're going to populate that list of stuff from our JavaScript. So this will also be a review of simple DOM manipulation. So I'm going to use this arrow to tick down that. So 122 lines of code. I went and gathered that from real Amazon products. So let's grab that list, shall we? That UL tag. So just get a variable and use document.querySelector. So you should be familiar with this method from the intro class. And we're going to grab that UL. And we're going to take the products and build a template with them. And we're going to use our map method that we saw, that we did a review of, and that we did this a lot in the intro class. So we're going to take each product inside of the products array. So again, it's going to be singular in the parameter. And we're going to do something neat here. I'm going to use an arrow function, and I'm going to open it up with these backticks. And so with the arrow function, you can implicitly return if there's a single line, I said, or you're returning a single thing. So this string set here is going to hold our template, and we don't have to do the curly braces or do the return. So we're going to build an li tag and just do something easy here. We're going to have a h2 with the product.name. And so template literals should be hopefully familiar with the last ones, but if you're not, it just allows us to embed data with $ curly braces. So we're going to do product.name. So we're going to grab that value off of the each product, and we'll make sure that we're clear here. Name. No, actually, we'll leave that like that. And then we'll do an h3 with a description colon product.description. or actually I'll take the product.description and put it in a paragraph below the description. I like that better. Let's do an H2 with the price. And let's do an image of the product. That's right. So let's put that below here. So in source equals product dot image. Oh wait, we're already in the image tag. Not doing more H2s. Okay, great. And then finally, we're going to set the inner HTML of that tag, and we're going to put our template in it. Now remember, the template is an array because map returns a brand new array. We're taking the data of this product and sticking it into this template. And so we have an array of LIs. So we're going to take that template and use the join method. So we're taking that array and merging all the elements into one string. And we're going to put empty string there so that they don't separate it with a comma or anything automatically. And if this worked well, we refresh the page, and there you go. We've got my store. Now, one thing I'm going to do real quick, let's grab that image and set a height of 200 so that all those images are much smaller. There we go. So here you have the product title rendered as the tags I put in my template, picture, price, description, and let's add a $sign there so that price actually, there we go, cool. So that's rendering our products. And typically we'll want to make that a function because we'll likely reuse it. So we'll do something like this: function render products. And it's going to build this template. And then it's going to set that there. Good. There we go. Make sure indentation is proper. And then we'll call that function. Excellent. So that was hopefully a good example of doing complex data like this, and hopefully not too wild, because we did do a similar exercise in the introduction class, but now we're going to add one more on top of that where we manipulate the data and do interesting things with it to show different views of the data. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.